Hello, I'm Carl. Welcome to another video. This is the 11th video in the Build Your Own Console series. The last couple of videos it's just been showing you gameplay with the Mega Drive or the Genesis and also the Sega Master System. Played one of those games and just played around with the filters. In this video it's going to be something similar because the Sega Game Gear, obviously it's a small screen so it's low resolution. So what I'm going to do is show you how to get the file system ready, upload it to our games console and then play around with the features within Blast 16 to get it to look its best. So if you're unsure how the filing system works or anything, just have a look through all of these videos at your leisure. This one talks about adding games and box art, and this one goes into adding more games, and this is adding a different system. So we're doing something similar here. So without further ado, let's go through it. So what I've actually done is I've actually created a directory on my desktop called GG because we've got MD for the Mega Drive, MS for the Master System, and this is on our USB stick. So what we need to do is add this directory to this USB stick. So we're just going to the main system file of it. You've got two main directories, which one is the BIOS, which we won't need because you don't need that for the Sega Game Gear, and then within the games directories you add your systems. Within the system, for example this one's GG for Game Gear, you need to put all your games for the Game Gear. I've put an extension on each one of these games as GG for Game Gear because the system itself, Blast 16, needs to recognise or differentiate between the systems. Otherwise it might get confused with save states. So you've got all your games in here, and you have also within this you have another folder called box art where you've got all your box arts for your games, and your games have to match identically. So we've got Aladdin here, GG in brackets, uppercase, .png, and here we've got Aladdin, GG, uppercase in brackets, .zip, which is the game, and they've got to match, otherwise they won't display on system. All I need to do is just close this one down and then drag this folder across onto the USB drive, and that will copy all of the files. Incidentally, there's quite a lot of games on this one because I've been looking through and trying to find out what are the best games to add for the Sega Game Gear. So I searched through a lot of videos on YouTube and read quite a lot of comments with people saying you've missed this brilliant game, that brilliant game, that sort of thing. So is all the file directories set up now? All I need to do is to eject, and now I can take out the USB drive and then go over to my games console, plug in the USB stick and then turn it on. There we go, it's just loading all the different files and directories and everything else through to the game console. So there we go, that's one of the Game Gear games. So if we press down on the paddle itself, that'll go through all the different systems. So we've got Mega Drive, Master System, and now we've got the Game Gear. So what I'm going to do is just take off any of the filters that we've got on. Just go into settings, emulation, just turn the filters off. What we got? Let's go to Streets of Rage. Everyone knows that one. Here we go, so we'll start this game. So this was without any of the filters. So with the Game Gear, obviously it's got a little screen because it was a mobile device. So on a large screen like this, I would say it looks terrible, but you want to sit back a little bit to appreciate the whole picture. Music's really good though. Right, so we just start the gameplay. So just pressing start here. Press start again. So it's one player. And we'll pick Axel. Looks like Axel's dancing to the music there. So we've got punch. We've got jump. Oh. Okay. unforgiving, isn't it, this one? I think this is harder than the Mega Drive version and the Master System. Right, so this is the gameplay without any filters. So what I'm going to do is just come out of here and now change the filters. So I press start and then we're going to settings, emulation. What we'll do is we'll put the bilinear filter on first of all, and we'll see the difference there. So we'll go back and go back into the game. Right, so you're looking at that one. To my eyes, being close up to it, it does look a little bit blurry, to be honest. Oh, special. The music's great. The gameplay is wicked. Man, wicked. I haven't used that for a long time. It's taking me back to the 90s. Well, you can tell who the characters are, but the screen itself, it does look cheapers. Man, this is harder than the Master System and the Mega Drive version. I remember them having poles. What was a baseball bat? Cheapers, man. Very unforgiving this game is. Anyway, getting into the gameplay there. So I'm just going to come out and now we're going to put scan lines on now. We'll just try pixel perfect as well in a bit, but I think it's going to look better just as it is. So I'm going to put scan lines on and see whether that'll take a bit of the blur away. Let's see where I am in the game. Oh yes, that is a lot better. That is a lot better. Especially if you don't go straight up to the screen, because I think that's what we're used to these days, having the screen right in front of you. Jeepers. Oh, right on top here. That's all of the filters on there now. Well, to be honest, I don't know what I prefer. That looks good as well. Again with Streets of Rage, I think they wanted to get everything, every little last out into this game. And you can tell that by all the characters, you can tell who they all are. Gameplay is really good, it really is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come out of there and just show you a different game. So let's try a little bit of Sonic Drift 2. So I thought I'd just put all these side by side with all the different filters so you could see all the differences. And then you can make up your mind which ones you think is best. If you are thinking of building your own games console like I have done, don't forget to check out all the videos that I've got in the compilation, because there's quite a few of them now. In the future, when I get 100 subscribers, just to celebrate, I want to have a little competition. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and when I hit that 100 mark, I'll send a video out just explaining the competition and rules. It'll just be about retro games. It'll be a Steam key, which will include Mega Drive classics and also possibly the Dreamcast as well. My name is Cal. Have a good morning, afternoon or good evening. Farewell till next time, and I will see you later.